If you want to make your own mock draft, forget that other mock draft simulator. They make you pay to trade. What kind of ridiculousness is that?
That's some BS.
You know what?
You have to pay to mock.
Yeah.
Who wants to do that?
It's fucked up, isn't it? So that's why I'm going to go Pro Football Network with their free trades.
Free?
On their mock draft simulator. I would go nowhere else but PFN. So with that being said, scan the QR code. Go create your own mock draft for free trades. And once you're done with that mock, share it with us on all of our social platforms. Head over to Twitter. Tag us at TankTalk_pod. Also tag PFN365 with hashtag PFNMDS.
Tank Talk is officially on Team Redcon 1. Stay at your highest state of readiness with the fastest growing supplement company in the United States of America, Redcon 1. Redcon offers a multitude of products to make sure you're energized and feel at your best with their Total War pre-workout, Redcon 1 energy drinks, protein, and more. And as a bonus to feeling energized and at your best, use our promo code TANKTALK at checkout to receive 20% off your next order. Hey yo! Are you sick and tired of sitting around on the couch or the bar stool and missing out on the live action? Well, look no further. We got you covered with the help of the official ticketing partner of the Tank Talk podcast, SeatGeek. SeatGeek lets you know what seats are absolute crop and what seats are the best in the house with their unique deal score feature, as well as offering the best ticketing prices in the market. Use promo code TANKTALKPOD, all caps, no spaces, at checkout and get $20 off your first purchase. Download SeatGeek on any iOS or Android devices and go out there and experience the live action of any big game today.
Go Raptors! Yeah!
The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hello, Twitter world. What's up, dude? Welcome back to the Tank Talk podcast. This is Tank Series speaking to a microphone here out of Emerging Media Creators Co-op. And ladies and gentlemen, happy WNBA Draft and Voluntary Workout NFL Monday.
Here we go.
Time is flying. We are now 10 days away from the NFL Draft, which is fucking insane to hear coming out of my mouth because how is it already 10 days away?
No clue. Time's flying.
So with that being said, let's get right to it. To my left, I'm joined by the one and only Brother Bren.
What's up? Just me today, huh?
Literally the only.
Yeah. Not much going on.
Have a good
Kind
weekend.
of hanging out. Yeah. Enjoyed the sun while I could.
Did you enjoy the weather?
Had to.
Because I know we had some troubles with the groundhog, but we're starting to come out on the other side here.
Yeah, we're back.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, could be outside. Brought all my patio shit outside.
Okay.
We're good.
See, I can't do it yet. I still got like mud puddles in my yard.
Yeah.
So everyone's like mowing their lawn and shit, dude. It's like, how? The ground's way too soft for this shit.
In the trenches, man.
Literally going to tear up your yard.
No,
I can't afford that.
Have it on a higher setting. You're good.
And to his left, obviously, we got nobody. Donnie he came back from his Florida trip.
Had too much fun.
Had way too much fun. I don't know what caught up to him, but he got beat the fuck up, I guess. They couldn't make
Apparently.
it 2 weeks in a row. This is going to be a little weird.
Yeah.
You know what? We're kind of throwing it back today.
I guess so.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the ones and twos, since Anthony's playing baseball, his season is teed off. Welcome back, Rich Moranzo. What's going on?
I'm back. I don't remember how to do anything. No,
You're doing great.
I sit here for other podcasts. I just haven't sat here for you in a long time.
It's been a while. Some things have changed. We've upgraded quite a bit.
Yeah, StreamYard. I got to remember all the extra things. How complicated you have to make it for everybody. Like,
hey, cool shirt, by the way.
In honor.
Can you explain that a little bit?
So,
do we want to honor? I don't know. But.
So, as we all know, it's, one of the, biggest celebrities in the Buffalo area left us.
Ran out of juice.
Where'd he go?
And I had met him. So here you can see this is me with the Hall of Famer O.J. Simpson right here.
Hell yeah.
And that's my brother over there with the brown hat, which is funny because he doesn't like sports at all. And then this is me over there back in the day. This is over at Niagara University, by the way, when back in the day, Niagara University, the training camp, before they moved it to wherever they moved with Fisher. Is it still
St. John Fisher? Yes, still.
Before they moved to Fisher, it was back in the day, back in the 70s, it was over at Niagara University. So my dad would take us over there. So this is a nice picture of me with the juice back in the day.
Oh.
So I wore the shirt for in honor of all the wonderful things that he did for society.
2,000 yards.
And you know what? We could kind of move on knowing that
That what?
we know that OJ can rest well, knowing that the killer isn't here anymore. He
Jeez.
can rest well. So moment of silence for those of you who want to take part, because ESPN was fucking just ripping them apart.
Were they?
They said, "Oh, great, he's dead." Basically, that's what they were saying. And I'm like, "Geez, Louise, I know he did what he did. I mean,
Still human.
got away with it, whatever, and all that was settled. We knew the truth,
Did we?
but
Glove didn't fit.
People still loved him around here, though.
nonetheless, bro,
He'd come for the Bills games and stuff, and he'd be down on Elmwood and hanging out with the college kids and taking pictures. And some people didn't even realize that he was a football player. They just thought he was this famous for murdering somebody or allegedly murdering somebody.
Yeah, so
And people were like, he was a football player too. Like he was, and I'm like, yeah, he was like. That was a big deal back. That trial was like
2,000
that's
yards.
all anybody talked about was when that trial was. That was the thing. That was the beginning of like cable and court TV and all that stuff.
Yeah,
It really was.
pretty much.
It changed society.
well, that's not what today's about.
Okay.
Be sure.
We got a lot to talk about. The WNBA draft coming up. Like I said,
Sheesh.
NFL draft is 10 days away.
Drafting.
Whole bunch going on right now. And before we get into all that, just make sure everyone listening here, whether you're watching live on YouTube or you're listening on Apple Pod or Spotify, head over to YouTube, subscribe to us, stay up to date with all the crazy daily content we got coming out at Tank Talk _pod, and let's get the ball rolling.
Let's go.
First things first, ladies and gentlemen, we got to congratulate the March Madness winner. Let's see if Moranto still got it. There it
Boom.
is. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Tank Talk March Madness Bracket Challenge. We all fucking knew this was going to happen. Jake Martin.
You bastard.
Your,
Did it again.
your Tank Talk merch is on the way, pal. He
How's-
pretty much had it. He pretty much had it in the bag, as we kind of went over last week. UConn, never a doubt. And I think Marty had between 40 and 50 point lead.
How does he keep doing this, man?
He does this with everything, bro. Fantasy football, bracket challenges. Shout out him, bro.
We're going to have to kick him out. Make sure he can't do these again.
No, you can't kick him out, dude, because he's our numbers guy, and that time is coming pretty soon. It's gonna
Well, yeah, he's got to
come faster than we know.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's in the lab somewhere trying to, he's locked in on what players are going to get drafted where, and he's looking at the odds of who's going to be winning the division. So his time is starting now, and I can't wait to go.
Dry erase board, and there's like
Exactly.
string connecting everything.
Yeah, we don't know where he's going to do it this year though.
I need to know if he could do the draft. Need a mock from him. Yeah, stats
That's a
say
good call.
quarterback usually goes top 3, blah, 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 blah. I need that
Let me see if I can make this happen right now.
because that would be awesome.
Live, we don't do this often. Live call during the show.
Watch him not pick up.
He probably won't. He's too busy.
Yeah, he's a busy guy.
He's working in the lab.
If he's not working, he's still working.
And I hate to interrupt him. I really do, but
And if he's not working with the numbers,
he might be golfing.
he's golfing. Yep. You beat me to it.
He's probably not on the courses. Most likely at the golf dome. If I had to guess.
Yes, yes.
All right, he's not answering.
Damn it.
We'll figure it out though.
This
Straight to
guy.
voicemail.
I love the idea though.
I need it.
Shall
Probably
bring it up to
golfing.
him. So before we get into all the sports world is absolutely on fire this weekend.
Yeah, this time of
Absolutely
year.
on fire. There's UFC 300.
What?
Probably one of the craziest knockouts I've ever seen in my fucking life. Max
Which one?
Holloway. And there was another one because I didn't watch, but
Yeah,
that's the only one I've seen or heard of. But we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But before we do that, let's keep this ball rolling and spread the bread.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Last week we were on absolute fire, and if we get the bottom ticker rolling, we can see the updated standings. Testing them again. He's back.
We're going to get there.
Boom!
Here we go.
All right, so as that scrolls along there, I believe the standings go as listed. Me in first with Donnie. We're tied 5-2. Then we got brother Brent. I think you're in the green now, dude. You might be 4-2 or 4-3, something.
Let's go. Something like that.
4-2.
Well, let's see. Is the bottom checker? Is it coming up? No.
We'll get to it. But
All right.
brother Brent, what are you thinking for tonight, dude?
So, as I said, baseball. And might have to call me Baltimore Brown because third week in a row.
There's no fucking way you're picking the Orioles third week in a row. Last week, I don't know if y'all go on our socials and check out the graphic, there's an asterisk next to that win because this dude accidentally picked the game that's happening the day after.
Because why was it right there with the rest of the games, huh?
Because you got to read, bro. They can't help you with that.
Hey, man. It said the time. It didn't say the date, so I said, give me
it
that.
Definitely said the date, but
no, it didn't.
Nonetheless.
I didn't see it.
What are we thinking for, let's see, Monday, April 15th, 2024?
All right, so the top one says Baltimore. I'm just joking. Just joking. We're going to go. Are they in New York?
New rule. Brother Brent can't pick the Baltimore Orioles anymore.
What's wrong with that? What's your problem with the O's?
Continue, bro.
Anyways, we're going to go to Toronto, where the Yankees play the Blue Jays. And we're going to take Juan Soto to get an RBI at plus 145.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I got some feedback on Spread the Bread.
Oh, no.
I was told that you're the only one that goes for the juice, and you're the only one that actually wants to make people money.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay?
I give it to you, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, thanks.
Shout out.
Yeah.
But like minus 114 and everything, me and Donnie were getting shit on for betting those bets, but we just try to stay consistent, folks. That's all. And that you can see that on the leaderboard. I'm sorry about it. It is what it is. So Juan Soto RBI.
Yeah, he's got 15.
So I got two different picks. I've been flip-flopping. Literally all day. I either want to stay in that same game or I want to go to a different baseball game. And I'm not going to lie to you, I have not been great with baseball as of late.
Uh-oh.
But this is literally the only thing on today other than NHL, but
we know how that goes.
Especially on this show.
Come on.
So what I'm thinking, we're going to go Yankees money line. We'll play safe.
Oh, here we go.
Minus 104. Literally betting it right now because like I said, I couldn't make up my mind all day today. Boom, cash. Place it.
What's that at?
Ready to go. FanDuel, dude.
No, like the odds.
Oh, minus 104.
There you go. Boom.
I said it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, what's your deal?
No, I must have just been looking at it. My bad.
And Donnie didn't send his in yet. So if we get it during the show, we'll get it out to you. If not, you'll just have to find out and see.
Sorry about it.
Hopefully he doesn't cheat.
Oh, he's going to cheat.
Donnie, if you're alive right now, text your picking. Good luck tonight. All right, let's talk about some news happening in the NFL.
Go Yankees.
The Indianapolis Colts continued to make some moves.
What they do now?
They're continuing their blueprint for this offseason.
They're keeping more guys?
They're keeping more of their guys, man. DeForest Buckner got a new deal with the Indianapolis Colts, an extension, as I pulled the details up right now. Okay.
Boom.
2 years, $46 million contract extension that ties him to the Indianapolis Colts through the 2026 season. And I feel like this hasn't been spoken about too much this offseason because there's so much shit going on. Defensive
much.
tackles have been getting paid.
Yeah, they have.
Going to pull up the list here now.
Because I only know the main two.
So,
then if you count the Ravens guy.
Well, here, let me cut you up to speed.
All right, here we go.
So all the defensive tackle contracts that were handed out this offseason. Chris Jones, $31.75 million a year.
Big one.
Christian Wilkins, $27.5 million a year. Justin Matabuke, $24.5 million a year. Derek Brown, $24 million a year. DeForest Buckner, $23 million a year. And then lastly, Leonard Williams, $21.5 million a year. I feel like this is going unspoken, but as we see, especially these past couple of years, and like out of all these guys, these franchises don't let these caliber of players hit the market.
They can't. Literally the center of the defensive line.
Which is why it was like a big surprise that Christian Wilkins, Miami let him go.
Yeah.
And that was the first sign of like me thinking what Miami's like trying to do within this next year or two. If you can't keep a player at the caliber of Christian Wilkins on your team, they're planning on paying Tua. Whether we like it or not, hey, let's not forget this is a pro Tua show. Okay? Hayden as Donnie's not here to argue this today. So let's talk about all the players he hates. It's a perfect day to do it because we're not going to get any feedback from it.
No feedback?
No hating ass comments.
Holy shit. Tua, huh?
Tua's a...
Well, they could just draft one, a defensive tackle.
I mean, first round, you first think of Johnny, that boy Newton.
That boy
Johnny.
They don't even have to go in the first round, though. There's like a handful.
I mean, but if you're thinking first round, the two you're thinking of, that boy Johnny and Byron Murphy, the second or third?
I think second. That's your guy, though.
Byron Murphy, the second. Yeah, I feel like he's going to, not to give away my mock draft 2.0, that'll be coming next week.
Well, we saw your 1.0. I kind of have an idea.
Yeah. But now I can see him falling between definitely 16 and as far as 27, to be honest.
Yeah, makes sense. Targets around 20 probably.
But like any other draft, it's like we just said, these defensive tackles, they don't really come around that often, especially the three techniques. So it's like any other draft, maybe those two guys go higher. But I mean, we can't really speculate on that yet. We'll find out where they officially get picked next week.
Damn,
10 days away, like I mentioned. Yeah, man, DeForest Buckner. As a Colts fan, this is great because literally it shows what kind of leader he is. Strictly for him staying with the Colts after the 2022 season. Because if he would have wanted to leave and be like, all right, this was a terrible year. I don't know what direction we're going towards. Just let me get out of here. As like Stephon Gilmore did.
Did you guys draft him?
No, remember he played for
wasn't it the Niners?
The Niners, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
If it wasn't for Mahomes and the Chiefs, and if Jimmy G could have hit Emmanuel Sanders,
down the
field, maybe we're talking DeForest Buckner Super Bowl MVP because he was playing at that high level.
Jeez.
So yeah, Chris Ballard ended up trading the 13th overall pick in the 2020 draft for DeForest Buckner straight up. Do you remember who the Niners ended up getting with that pick?
No.
Trivia question of the day. No guess.
2020?
No fans. Javon Kinlaw.
Okay, there you go.
Who is now with the New York Jets. So
I was
obviously,
about to say, I had no idea.
Did not work out too well. Because the Niners had to make a decision back then. I don't know if you remember. They either had to pay Eric Armstead, who is also not on the team anymore, or DeForest Buckner.
Jeez.
They trade away DeForest Buckner, go after Kinlaw. DeForest Buckner is now going to be Indianapolis Colt for the next couple of years.
Good for you,
Staple
guys.
of that team, man. Like all the Colts fans are freaking out on Twitter. The Texans are getting so much better. This and that. We're not doing nothing. Like You spent over $200 million keeping your own guys. Look at any other team in the league, bro.
Could be the Panthers.
What other team has been able to keep all their guys that they've some key position guys and able to keep them that they drafted?
Hold on.
Not too many, bro. Yeah, don't even look that way.
I think we only have like 2 that we've 3. Yeah, maybe 3 that we've drafted since 2018 in the first round.
Oh, first round for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Because I think it's 4.
That's baller bean, baby.
Yeah. 3 or 4. Because I know it's Russo, Josh, and Dawkins. That sounds right?
Sounds right to me.
Because Epinesa was second round? Or was he first?
No, he was second. I believe.
Yeah, okay. So 3.
But
Not bad.
Colts fans, don't freak the fuck out, man.
Don't freak out.
Even Buckner said today, he's like, I know Ballard gets his criticism, but he takes care of his own. He literally traded a first-round pick for me. He said he don't even know me personally. Barely ever talked to the guy. Seen what type of player I was. Gave up. He could have got literally anybody in that first round, 13th overall, but he chose me instead. Gave me the opportunity, and he showed his loyalty, staying through the hard times those couple years, whatever, through that quarterback carousel. One of the first Colts players to publicly speak about Anthony Richardson when he was drafted. He said, "We just got a fucking dog." We're in a good spot, man.
Good leader. Yeah.
So shout out DeForest Buckner, even though he might need some help on the edges.
Probably.
Might need some help on the edges, but
maybe go get one in the draft, maybe.
We'll see, man. We'll see what they do with that 15th overall pick. Maybe they trade back.
Maybe they trade
up. The old Ballard special. Maybe they do trade up because I don't even know if we were able to talk about it. No, because it happened after the show last week.
Yeah.
They had a meeting scheduled with Malik Neighbors. So after seeing that, that's like, bro, you're going to have to go up like the top 6 for sure.
Yeah, top 5 easy.
And they never make no deals like that.
No. Well, brand new league.
You know what I'm saying? You got Anthony Richardson on that rookie contract window, surround him with some guys. But I think they need to focus on the defense a little bit, to be honest.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, man.
I mean, if you got another weapon, wouldn't hurt.
It only helps.
Yeah.
So the Colts extend. DeForest Buckner continue to sign their own. And next up's the draft. Buckner said, I can see the vision that Ballard has. So we'll see how that plays out in 10 days from now. But in other NFL news, have you been following along with these Brandon Aiyuk trade rumors?
No, I just saw the teams that were interested.
So this is another smoke screen type of deal on Twitter. I forget who reported it. Someone I never heard of, respectfully.
Nah.
They said Brandon Aiyuk requested a trade from the 49ers. This was literally like 2 days ago.
We would have heard about that.
And then his agent, I forget his name, literally tweeted out, not even like an hour later, he goes, "Who the fuck are your sources?" He didn't say that quote for quote.
No, he basically did.
That's basically what he said. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. So the agent is saying he didn't request a trade. And in today's day and age, what do we do as fans and speculators trying to see what's true and what isn't? We go to the Instagram.
The Instagram?
We see who they're following. And there is no 49ers team in sight in the following page. So, Brother Ben, what do you think of what do you make of these Brandon Aiyuk trade rumors? Do you think it's all bullshit, or is it him just trying to use some leverage to get the new deal? Because obviously he wants a new deal. Where do you see this end up going?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna leave. I think they'll figure something out with him. I mean, that's one of your biggest targets besides Debo, and we know how Debo is. If he gets injured, Brandon Aiyuk's gonna be the guy. So may as well just keep him. They'll pay him somehow, some way. Yeah. And also, we're not gonna get him.
The Bills ain't gonna trade for him?
No.
What's with the mana today, bro?
You want me to be realistic, or you want to be like every other Bills fan?
Jeez.
Yeah, we're gonna get him. Yeah.
Bills Mafia's taking some strays tonight, boy. What the hell?
Sorry about it. Yeah, but like we just cut everybody to get under the cap. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get him. No, sir.
I don't know if I say maybe. Well, so here's one thing to think about. So speaking with the Bills, 'cause they're obviously one of the teams that were kind of connected with him, so to say, that might be sparking interest, allegedly.
Allegedly.
They could wait until the post June. I forget what June 1st, I believe.
Yeah.
Could wait after that. The $10 million from Trey White's deal comes back, so they're gonna have $10 million to spare. I don't know if maybe that'll help you get it done. Maybe you get an Aiyuk or T Higgins, but T Higgins already. So kind of pivoting, we're a little all over the place, but to pivot towards the T Higgins situation, he had an interview yesterday. He was pretty much saying like, "Yeah, I expect to be a Bengal." Like, all right, there goes your fucking leverage there. You're not getting nowhere.
Yeah,
Because he could easily be a number one wide receiver on any other team other than obviously like his own right now.
Yeah,
Minnesota, teams like that, but any other team, bro, it could be debated.
Well, he was probably weighing his options. He was like, all right, we got the draft coming up. I'm in a good situation right now. I think he's okay with where he's at right now.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Because if not, he's going to be free agent next year.
Right.
And next free agency class for the wide receivers is fucking. I don't got the list in front of me, but I think it goes along the lines of like Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Brandon Aiyuk.
You could probably stop there.
I could stop right there.
Yeah, that's insane. So maybe if one of these teams are like, yeah, we're probably going to let these guys go, then just draft the receiver.
And that's what it's starting to look like because, like, at least this wide receiver class is fucking loaded.
Yeah.
Because I get just doing through the mocks on Pro Football Network, their mock draft simulator. Bro, you can get guys in like the third, fourth round. And I'm sure there's guys that we don't even fucking know about yet.
Yeah, that usually happens. Like, look at Puka. Where the fuck did he come from? I don't know where. And now he's going to be a 1A, 1B situation. I don't think he took over the 1A yet, but
now Cooper Kupp getting slightly older and all that situation there. But yeah, I really don't know what to make of this Brandon Aiyuk. I think he's going to end up being a 49. So I'm going to put myself in position again, but I'm not going to be as confident as last time.
Yeah, say it again.
Because the last time I said a wide receiver was not getting traded, he ended up getting traded the week following.
Who you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. We don't got to go do this whole song and dance again.
Yeah.
Diggs is Houston, Texas now. All right?
Yeah.
We got this situation.
Yeah.
But could I see Aiyuk being traded? Yes. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Best way I could put it right there.
What would they get, though? Just the second round and maybe like a 3-4?
So what I'm thinking...
2 and a 4, maybe?
I don't know if you're going to get a first.
Yeah, these top guys don't go for first rounds.
Because I feel like, especially this time of year, like us fans, like I feel like we value players more than like the GMs and front offices do.
Yeah.
Like you seen it firsthand with the whole Justin Fields situation. Everyone was saying, even some guys on like ESPN and shit were talking like Justin Fields is going to be traded to Atlanta for the 8th overall pick and shit, which there's a whole nother conversation there. They might be getting that taken away from them due to the Kirk Cousins tampering.
Oh, I did see that.
Which,
yeah.
Please remember that because I want to touch on that again.
Okay.
Yeah, Justin Fields is supposed to go for 1. Bro, ends up getting a 6th round for next year.
Just bag of chips.
So I don't think it's going to be like, I think it's going to be a significant package for Brandon Aiyuk, given his numbers, and still I don't even know if he's reached his ceiling yet. And his age, I think he's still in the 25-year-old range and all that. So I think he's still got a lot of ball left. and he could be a wide receiver 1 for a team.
Yeah, I was just about to say he's in the exact same situation as T. Higgins.
So it's like, okay, I can see a 2, maybe 2 twos.
2 twos.
Not actual 2 twos, but 2 second-round picks.
Both, actually.
Some 2 second-round picks and some 2 twos for
There you
Brandon
go.
Aiyuk.
Yeah.
I'm sure John Lynch would have a ball with that. And if Donnie was here, he'd say Brock Purdy already has 2 twos,
Yeah.
but he's not here, so we don't even got to address it.
I kind of miss him. It's been 2 weeks.
I'm
man.
not going to lie to you. It's a little weird with the chair empty.
Yeah, 1 week, okay. 2 weeks,
It's not right.
energy's
bro.
off.
I feel like he's literally got like, if we go to wide real quick, he's got like a shrine.
What's this even say? Oh, it's just his name.
What's the note say?
I didn't even see the end.
It's just his name. Aiden did that before the show started.
I thought it was like engraved, like born, death.
What
Oh
do
my-
you think?
No,
he'd be
he's still
saying
alive.
right
He's
now?
still alive.
What do you think he'd be saying at this moment? What would be his?
To be honest with you, I literally got no clue because you never fucking know them.
You never know.
Like, there's even times where like we're talking about something, he'll just say something, and I just got nothing.
That's what makes the show great, though.
It's still great.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm just saying he adds more to it, you know? It's still a good show, guys.
Him and Noel's dad, dude.
Good time.
Moment of silence for Noel's dad. Thought we had
He's
him
still
today.
alive, still alive.
Thought we had him today, folks. And we had it slated in the notes. Noel's dad, mock draft 1.0, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yeah, that was a teaser.
Got ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
He's got a service community, so shout out. Make sure you get all the mail in Medina. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon, I just don't see it happening. I think here's another thing to think about too. It's like, okay, the player. I think the new trend is being an asshole.
Okay. I don't know what you mean by that.
When your time is up to get paid and you think you should be being valued more than what the team thinks, so you just be an asshole, bro. All right.
No, you're right.
If you ain't gonna pay me, give me the fuck. We seen it with Jonathan Taylor's situation. Even though Jonathan Taylor did not say anything,
Nothing,
the
actually.
agent did all talking for him and literally turned Jonathan Taylor in Indianapolis, turned him from the ultimate babyface to the ultimate heel, just like what we've seen with the final boss these past couple months with The Rock.
Well, wasn't that all just journalism's fault? Because,
They-
like you said, he didn't say nothing.
Yeah, they had a hand in it, but it got public
Yeah.
between Jim Irsay and Malachi, something. I forget his name.
I think you're right the first time, Malachi.
Fucking Malachi.
That sounds right.
Yeah, they got into it, and yeah, that shit just got ugly. So Michael Pittman could have done the same thing, but he didn't.
No.
Still got paid. So there's different ways you can get paid.
Yeah.
But I think one of the new, Debo just did it a couple years ago. We forgot about that already.
Yeah.
Literally did the same thing on the same team, requested a trade. Guess what? He got paid.
Yeah. I think the same thing's going to happen.
I'm not sure what the 49ers money situation is looking like. They got money tied to
It
the
can't be
amount of
looking
players
good.
to fight,
Yeah.
I guess. But, they still got Brock Purdy on his rookie contract, which is insane. And it's going to be like this for the next year or two.
Yep.
So maybe they just spend the money on the weapons, man. I do
Fuck
think Aiyuk's going to get paid. And I think if I had to make a call today, I think he's going to get a deal done and stay with the Niners.
Yeah, I agree.
I learned my lesson from 2 weeks ago.
Did you?
I can see him getting
You sure?
traded, but I think the Niners are going to pay their guy and continue to do what they're doing.
We think Justin Jefferson's going to get paid? Because that's a tough one.
Now, from the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back. Fuck it. I guarantee you, Justin Jefferson, Jay Jettas is going to reset the market with the Minnesota Vikings, 35 a year. No doubt about it.
I don't think he's going to be a Viking. I just don't. I don't feel it. I don't feel
Trade
it.
Like as soon as now,
Nah.
it's going to have to be.
They'll let this season play out, and then, doesn't he become a free agent?
He will, yeah.
Yeah, and then they're just gonna let him walk.
Which is why I think they really gotta get this quarterback thing right.
I hope so.
because the GM, I'm not even going to try saying his name.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the Vikings GM, I guess he said in a presser earlier this week that he loves all the quarterbacks in this draft.
Oh, he loves all of them. Okay.
So I'm sure they have a couple on their board that they're going to try to pinpoint down, and I think he's just trying to use it as leverage on himself, just so nobody gets any ideas or any of that matter. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, you want to try saying it?
Kwasai
Sounds right.
Adolfo Mensa.
Okay, I'm not going to repeat it, but he said he loves all the quarterbacks in this draft. But to me, the best fit, like we talked about last week, I think is Michael Penix. Especially for a guy like Justin Jefferson, best receiver in the league right now. You need him to go out and make plays. Michael Penix could hit him over top any given day, any given Sunday, and make that shit happen.
That'd be a great duo, too. The swagger in that locker room.
Bro, it's going to be unmatched.
High. Yeah.
Like, JJ McCarthy's been connected with them, but, like, I just don't see a team giving up, because you're going to have to give up a lot of assets to go in the top 5 range to go get a guy.
I don't think he'll go top 5.
I don't think so either.
Unless the Giants sneak it in somehow. Not somehow, but, like, you know how they work.
And, like, I know they met with quarterbacks as recently, and they just try to act like that they're not interested, but why you having a cup of tea with, like, Russell Wilson and all that shit? So it's like, I can see them taking a quarterback. I just don't think I think it's going to be stupid of them to take anybody other than the top 3 at that, I think, 4 spot. Or no, 6.
Yeah.
I think it's just you haven't had a wide receiver 1 since Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
Go get yourself a Malik Neighbors or somehow, some fucking way Marvin Harrison Jr. slips.
No
So
way.
maybe even Roma Dunze, fuck it. Go get your number 1 wide receiver, bro. Or fix your offensive line so you don't fucking got to deal with Daniel Jones being injured again.
Because, like, he's not terrible. He just has no help. None at all.
Like, I think a lot of people are, like, they're just automatically calling him ass because he's not playing up to the money. But at the same time, I feel like we forget that the market just keeps expanding every year.
Yeah.
And that $40 million range is going to be, like, average.
Pretty much, yep.
So, like, he's not good, but he's not terrible.
Yeah.
I'll say that. So they got to just do their best and try building around him.
What'd you have to say about that, Rich?
I gotta run upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, owner of the building, he's got business to take care of. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought.
Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes.
Oh, we're kind of all over the place.
Yeah. He needs help.
Yeah. So
And then Michael Penix.
what I was just trying to say is that in terms of JJ McCarthy, I don't see anybody trading up to get him. We see this every year. There's speculation on 4 to 6 quarterbacks getting taken in the first round. I don't think we've seen nothing like it since, like, the 2018 draft. Even last year, bro, they said the same thing. Will Levis didn't get selected until early second round.
Malik Willis. I was about to say the last 2 hype quarterbacks in the draft combine, and then they just second round. Boom.
Yeah, so
Shit happens, man.
like if Minnesota really does, like, if the rumors are true, they really do love JJ McCarthy, I don't think they have to trade up at all. Because if you think about it, let's think of the teams that would potentially have interest in JJ McCarthy.
Okay, go ahead.
The Raiders, potentially. Antonio Pierce is on record praising JJ McCarthy. The Broncos and the Vikings. Those are literally the only 3 I can think of.
Okay. 11, 12, 13.
You're in front of all of them. You don't have
to
give up assets or trade up. You literally just sit there and take them. I don't think they do that. Just trying to tease my mock draft 2.0 for next week. I'm not going to give up what pick. I'll tell you, it's not going to be the 11th, but I think they end up with Michael Penix. I think that's their guy.
That's their guy.
Even though he's having a meeting or dinner with the New England Patriots tonight.
Michael Penix?
Because even in New England, like I could see them potentially, they need a quarterback. I could see them going offensive lineman or Marvin Harrison Jr. or trading back.
I don't know.
So if they do that, they're obviously, I think it's a given that they get a quarterback in the second round, or depending where they trade back at. But I think they're locked in to get a quarterback. So
yeah, they need a quarterback.
All in all, I don't think you're going to see a team trade up and give up a lot of assets to go get JJ McCarthy. What's the term? The pick of the litter.
What? I don't know. Don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, Maranto? The saying, the pick.
I know
of
what
the,
you're talking about.
Pick of the litter.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
the best one in the bunch.
The
pick of the litter. You don't want the runt.
The runt is what
the runt's the worst one.
Yeah, that's what
the
I'm
runt's
saying.
that goes in the 7th round.
Jeez,
the runts.
Essentially, you don't want the last
like Brock Purdy.
All right,
okay.
He's not.
Someone
here,
gets all upset about Brock Purdy.
You don't have to take his spot today. Basis. You don't got to do it.
Yeah. He does that a lot. He's got a weird thing like that.
You got to amp it up.
So I know we're missing him. We're missing the.
I don't know.
The random comments of Donnie.
I feel like we're doing okay.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We do have to throw. I forgot to bring this up during the Colts news. You got a new Colts fan out there.
Do I? Who's that?
Yeah, Matt Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Matt. I texted him earlier.
The podfather himself and
right.
his wife had their first child. Everybody's healthy.
That's right.
I was surprised the
like,
baby didn't have a Colts jersey on in the baby picture.
I will say, I know his wife is not going to hear this, so I feel okay saying this. While we were on our Indianapolis trip week 1, I don't know if he bought it. He might have, but I remember him picking it up and looking at it.
Nice Colts onesie.
He had a Colts onesie in his hand.
There you go.
So I don't know how his wife feels about that. Like I said, I don't know if he bought it for sure, but I know he had his eyes on it. He had his paws on it. So yeah,
sometimes
congratulations,
it's difficult.
Matt.
I mean, it's tough when you got a split household like that. Because I'm assuming I think she's probably a Bills fan. I would have guessed she's probably a Bills fan, or she doesn't care. I would imagine it's one of the two. I don't think she's necessarily a Colts fan, but I don't know. What would you do if your significant other had another team and your child came along and this is
I guess that's a question for me.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I don't know. You guys are.
I was about to say, what do you think?
We don't have a child on the way, but if it was to come to that, I mean, she wouldn't she wouldn't force nothing on him or her. I should say either him or her, but I don't know. It wouldn't matter to me either. You don't like who you like because obviously us growing up, like our dad was like a Bills fan, but even early on, like I remember, like if you look at baby pictures, he did. I'm kind of throwing him under the bus.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
are.
He had a Packers crew neck on because he liked Brett Favre.
I think it was a picture of when I was born.
Yes,
boom, right there.
Like that. So like his number one team is the Bills. So like we grew up just be like, all right, you don't got to be forced to like any team, whatever. I bounced around a little bit, but I stuck with the Colts early on. So it was like, future son or daughter of mine, you can like whatever team you want.
That's good. I like your good job, Dad. Future dad.
It's just if you're in my division, you're gonna catch some shit. That's all I'm saying.
Unless it's the Dolphins, just you can't.
Oh, you can like the Dolphins.
Yeah, sorry.
You could like Dolphins. We go to Miami.
That's what I'm saying.
There are certain people, like certain teams that I think that'd be a non-negotiable for me. Like if I was single and I was dating a girl and she said, "Oh, I'm a Maple Leafs fan," like I think I'd be kind of like, "Well, I gotta go. I was
about to say the only problem
I'll
is
give you a call next week." That'd be kind of like. I think there'd be like there's not a lot of teams, but there's probably 3 or 4 teams across sports that I think would be non-negotiable for me.
Yeah, the only problem is when you do have a kid, that kid cannot like baseball. Can't.
It's a problem. Why?
What's your favorite team?
For baseball?
Yeah.
I ride with the Yankees, but
okay. What's her favorite team?
The Red Sox, but that's the thing. Bro.
Yeah, that's not good.
But that's the
not
thing. Like, we don't really follow like diehards, I guess. Like, it's not a problem.
Good. Well, get back into it.
Like, I'll shit talk every now and then. But
No, baseball's back. Get back into it. We both
you'll catch me in October.
listen. We both just bet on the Yankees. Come on.
But you'll catch me July for the All-Star Game and Home Run Derby, and I'll be back in October for a little bit.
Baseball's back. Better than ever.
Until they start, let them use the steroids again, I'm back.
Besides all the pitchers getting injured, baseball's back.
See, that's another avenue we go down because I've been seeing that, like, some coaches have been, like, abusing these kids and all that.
Yep.
Having them pitch all the time and not really have, like, a cap on them. And I guess I forget the percentage. Jeff Patson, I guess he wrote a book on it recently of just like the percentage of like surgeries and shit that kids have to get. Even like younger players going into the league, the percentages have been getting higher and higher every year.
Game's changing, man. It's kind of like every other sport. You know, game's getting faster, so these guys are trying to throw everything at a young age, and it just doesn't work with their arm.
That's baseball talk.
Yeah, that's it.
Who was that?
It was just it was the book we were talking about. The audio
Googling
book.
something. Gotta try to stay. I gotta stay up on these things. I just try to look stuff up.
Where were we at though?
I don't know. I distracted you. I'm back.
He came down.
I came down here. I screwed you all up.
Honestly, I don't even know. We were talking about Brandon Aiyuk. It's all started with Brandon
That was like
Aiyuk.
a half an hour ago.
Nah, we were talking about JJ McCarthy.
Oh, we were.
All in all, bro, just put a cap on it. I'm sure we'll get it more into it next week when we go over our last round of mocks.
That is next week, huh? I gotta do more homework again.
How many times did we say it, bro? 10 days till the
It
fucking
hasn't
draft.
hit
Catch
me.
up.
It hasn't hit me yet. Okay, time's flying.
Like, I've been in tune with it, but just from like my fandom perspective with the Colts and everything, last year was a lot different because we were in the quarterback market.
And you were top pick, yeah.
This year, it's like we got the 15th overall pick. I don't know how you feel about like the Bills and everything. I'm sure we'll talk about that in a second. But like 15, it's more like not necessarily best player available
You have a lot of options
based on position. Like if Brock Bowers is there, that's tempting. You need a corner, so if Quinion Mitchell, they have their options. Quinion Mitchell,
One of the two, yeah.
Terrion Arnold, even Nate Wiggins, which I don't think. The more I think, I like him. But
I don't think it go that
I don't
high.
think he's a Colt.
Whoa.
But nonetheless, he just doesn't fit the Chris Ballard mold.
Yeah.
Like, he's fast as fuck, but in terms of, like, the other measurements, he's not a Colt. Maybe even fucking Brian Thomas Jr. You never know. So, like,
Whoa.
this year, I'm like, we'll see when they actually make the pick, and I'll react then. Like, I'm sure there's, like, between 6 to 10 guys that I'm cool with.
And as you said earlier, they love moving back, and I feel like 15 is a good spot for someone to jump up.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, we'll see. But
And also, besides like the number 1 overall pick, because I don't even know the next two. Like, this whole draft is just like, I have no clue.
and this is around the time where like teams are starting to like pinpoint down on their boards. But I'm sure there's some other teams out there that, like, we're gonna find out the night of.
It's not a bad game plan. There's a lot of guys in this draft. A lot. Depends on every team's needs too.
I remember what I was trying to get to earlier.
Oh, okay.
So we're talking about last draft in terms of everyone is like trying to draw a story up that 4 to 6 quarterbacks are going to get picked in the first round. It's going to happen again this year. They've already been building this up. I think you're going to see the top 3 for sure go off the board.
And they should be the top 3 picks.
I think that 4th quarterback we're not going to see until mid or the later first round.
Really?
It's just because even like everyone's got offensive players falling off the board, but like early on, but there's so many defensive guys that like any other draft, they'd be right there, top of the board.
We could say that about like 15 guys in the draft. Yeah, in a different draft, they'd be top 2 easily.
And we got to keep in mind too, like a lot of these guys are going to be ass, and they're not going to make it.
Whoa.
I hate to say it respectfully, bro. Respectfully.
Whoa.
But we've seen how it's panned out in past drafts. A lot of these guys that are getting hyped to be like generational talents, some of them do pass that test and turn out to be really great. But most of the times, they're either out of the league or they're backing up somewhere. Or they're good, but not as good as they were juiced up to be.
That's life, man. Shit happens.
So it's like, I don't know. I just don't see J.J. McCarthy getting picked that early and anyone making a jump for him. That's all I was trying to get to.
You think he's going to be a journeyman?
I think he'll be a good quarterback. I'm not going to give out where I think he's going to go because, like I keep hinting, we're going to get into that next week.
Next week, yep.
But he's outside the top 10. I think he's going to be solid, and obviously it all depends where he goes. But you've seen how he was used in Michigan. I don't think they used him to his full potential, but he's one of those guys where if you're a team that's literally like sort of like on the brink of being good, he's going to be a good quarterback for you. He's going to do the right things, going to make the reads. He's not going to make it's not going to be Sports Center top 10 every week. He's not that type of quarterback, but
no.
He'll win you some games.
So the Patriots. Not at 3.
It's so tough, bro.
It is.
It really is.
Because there's a few teams that are like, we just need the right guy to do the right things right now. And I feel like that's perfect Patriot way.
The cool part is, excuse me, I'm chewing on his ice.
Welcome to Tank's ASMR. Ice talk.
Forgot what I was
I know. You distracted yourself with the ice, man. What are you doing?
You guys are getting me today.
Donnie's not here. Someone's got to.
I guess I'll talk about this weekend since you guys are so rude to not ask me how my weekend was. I asked y'all.
Oh, sorry.
We had a meat raffle. We went to a meat raffle.
Oh, yeah, a meat raffle.
It's pretty cool.
What'd you win?
Spend a total of $100 to win 3 things of meat.
Okay.
It's a good
Math's
a good
not
call.
math then? Okay.
We did get steak. Want some steak, Polish sausage, and I think pork roast. Not
Whoa.
bad.
Was it for a good cause?
It's for some dogs.
Oh,
Some
Oh,
rest.
shout out dogs.
It was good. It was $100. Well.
And you got food.
Went with some good people. We went with the guy that Donnie called the bunny. He had the Steph's jacket. Shout out Ryan.
Shout out Ryan.
Ryan Danielle.
I was gonna say we need him on the show with the jacket, but I don't think we can do that.
he's got it.
I don't think we could do that.
We're gonna try to get him though. We're gonna try to get him. Stay tuned for that. We're gonna try to get clearance to get him on.
Yeah, we need that.
Um,
Maybe we can talk about the draft next week. No, the week after the draft.
well, next week we got a potential guest. I
Yeah.
don't want to put anything out right now because if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna look like an asshole. But
Well, I'm on to say the week after the draft. Just talk about the Bills, what they picked up.
maybe, but he can't talk. That's the thing.
Just
Yep.
That's it. That's all he needs to do. Yeah, what do you think about this? All right, there we go. That's cool. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we want some meat. We did a lot of wedding planning. We're starting to
Uh-oh.
cut it down a little bit. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to see what we got planned.
And you're not talking about Arizona? Or are you talking about Arizona?
Nah.
No Arizona?
Not talking about the trip.
No iced teas?
Pretty
What?
much just talking about what I got in store for you guys.
Oh, okay.
That's all I can say.
Okay. That's cool.
I'm trying to think of some teasers. I can't.
No, just don't say none. just
Like my announcement
okay.
for the groomsmen.
Okay.
It's gonna be legendary.
That's what we like to hear.
Very creative and legendary.
I don't know if I like that now.
Yeah. I don't know what else you'd expect, honestly.
I don't know. That's true.
All right. So what do you say? We do some mock draft stuff. What do you want to do this week?
I don't know.
We're in like a gray area because like last year we did the GM cap, but we sort of ran out of time this year.
Yeah, a lot of shit happened this offseason. So
It was off season, and it's still going.
yeah.
What do we do? So we did our 1.0s. We did our 1.5.
Yeah, where we won every other, basically. Went down the line.
Gonna do that today. You want to do every other? And since I got bitched at for picking first last time, you could pick first. Even though y'all told me I could pick first.
What are you talking about?
Oh, this was the rookie draft.
Yeah.
Dynasty.
Well, no, I was just joking. Donnie was actually upset about it.
Like, and it was his segment. He made it up.
He said, "Yeah, you go first." He said, "Wait a second, I don't like that." Oh well, yeah. I mean, if you want to, you go every other.
So we got a comment. Hold up. Oh, this is about the WNBA draft. We got a comment about the
Here
WNBA.
we go.
So we got word Cardoso.
Why are you looking at me like I know?
I feel like this is not right. Cardoso is the most dominant player in the drafts. Angel is sec. So we're not even talking about Caitlin Clark.
No, that's good though. We're trying to spread the light on these players.
We can dive back into that. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, here we're going to do every other pick on the Pro Football Network mock draft simulator. But before we get into that, if you want to, do like a little mock right after us or do one while you're watching us, you can head over to the mock draft simulator, Pro Football Network mock draft simulator. Click the link in our description or scan the QR code on the screen. Create a mock with free trades.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for an ad.
For what?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Head over to Pro Football Network Mock Draft Simulator, the official mock draft simulator of the Tank Talk podcast. Share your results with us on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you call it nowadays, Maranta. We won't go down that road today.
Don't do it.
We know how you feel about that.
Don't do it.
Share your results with us. Hashtag PFNMDS. All right. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
As I share my screen here. Maranta, how about this? You get to sit back a little bit, my friend.
I'm over here.
He's over there. All right.
That was good enough.
Gotta go and mock some drafting or something.
There's something.
So we're just gonna do first round here. All teams. Answer here. So let's see how this looks here.
So what do you want to do?
So obviously there's a lock here. No, you go ahead.
Yeah. I was just about to ask.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So there's a lock here. We're gonna go Caleb Williams. Right? I feel like that makes sense.
I think he's like minus like 9,000 right now.
Yeah. It'd be weird if he wasn't going first.
And so with this next pick, the Washington Commanders, this is interesting because Adam Schefter was actually on a Commanders podcast. I hope the name is Left Hand Up podcast.
Come on.
He said he told the guys that were hosting, go ahead and get your Jaden Daniels jerseys.
Holy what?
And that instantly moved the line from like minus 130 to minus like 165 or something like that. So, second overall pick here, Washington Commanders, new era, the Jaden Daniels era.
That makes sense to me. With Cliff there. Hey, Patriots need a quarterback. Just get Drake May. He's right there. Why would you trade back? Just get him right at 3.
Okay. So that brings us to the Arizona Cardinals. I feel like this one, this one might be a given as well. Kyler Murray hasn't had a wide receiver one since DeAndre Hopkins. I think this one's easy. You don't got to stress too much about this. I'm sure their phone is ringing with some trades right now, but you got to stick with Marvin Harrison Jr. here out of Ohio State.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you with that. Why would you trade? Just Get the best receiver in the draft. Hey, shout out the Chargers. You think they're gonna get JJ McCarthy? I don't.
No, we're not doing that, bro. We're
Anyways,
not doing that.
Justin Herbert needs some help on the offensive line. Just get Joe Alt. I feel like he's been
Hey,
connected.
that's the hardball way, bro.
Yeah.
Build from the inside out.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. I could even see them potentially trading back as well. That brings us to the New York Bills Giants.
Oh no.
Because I don't know if you've seen, they signed another Buffalo Bill in Jordan Phillips the other day.
Oh, they did. You're right. I
And
did see that.
And the week before that, this one might have went under the radar. Isaiah McKenzie. No, New York
I did
Giants.
see that. Yeah.
So there's the New York Bills, or the whatever the fuck you want to call them,
The Giant Bills.
the Giant Bills. Like I mentioned earlier, they haven't had a wide receiver one since Odell Beckham Jr. And
So they're gonna get Brock Bowers.
that'd be the Giants fucking thing. But I think just go Malik Neighbors.
Yeah,
bro.
just get the best.
So
receiver
interesting.
there
So
right now.
far, there hasn't been no trade ups.
No, I don't think there will be. Top 6. I don't think so. You're gonna have to send a lot.
The only thing that I could see, like a crazy trading up into the beyond third pick, is if Drake May falls. I think that's where you see the Vikings pull the trigger and trade up. But other than that,
Yeah,
no reason.
I don't think he's gonna fall though. Like, just the hype on him too.
People are saying Buffalo Bills could potentially be trading up in the top 10, but it's another guarantee I could tell you. Not happening. Sorry about it.
Well, Von Miller said that, so he said in Bean we trust. Okay.
Did he say top 10?
I don't know. I want to say yes, but I can't remember. Anyways, the Tennessee Titans.
Shitty.
2 players in mind. Do we go offensive lineman or do we go for Brock Bowers?
So let me tell you, you fucked up the 1.5.
Yeah, I
When we
did.
did it last time.
Yeah, I know I did.
Don't do it again.
What you talking about?
You're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm not even gonna pick him.
I didn't
I'm
mean
taking
to.
Fashanu. They're saying he's up there for the offensive tackles. They need offensive linemen bad. So yeah, go get Will Levis some help.
Go get him some fucking more of that Mayo. Hey, do we know if this Mayo is going to be expiring?
My guess is it's already expired.
Fuck.
I didn't go to like a high value store to buy a prop, man.
It says
went to,
October
like, the dollar
17th,
What?
23.
Oh, that's been expired.
Yeah, I told you that I wasn't.
Yeah, because in a couple weeks, that thing's going to be a year old.
Yeah, I went to the dollar store to buy jars of, I wasn't buying like Hellman's or something fancy to put a sticker on it.
Yeah,
Just dollar store.
It's crazy to think about because literally when you made that, we were still upstairs.
I think it's turning a little yellow.
It looked yellow from here,
Don't
bro.
open it.
Well, also, I don't
Maybe
think
we should just ship it off to him.
I don't think the yellow label helps it. You know what I mean?
Like a contrast, or I don't know. Yeah, kind of blends in.
There's nothing fun to make fun of this year.
Everyone's normal.
I know, like that was
Normal.
maybe that's why nobody's really talking about the draft because there's just nothing like goofy this year.
They're just some good guys.
Speaking of draft,
Business.
let's dive back in.
All right, where we at?
Atlanta Falcons. So what I'm thinking here,
That's on you.
like we mentioned earlier, there's a chance that they could get this pick taken away.
But for now,
they still got the 8 spot. So
they get JJ McCarthy.
that would be wild. I'm not going to do what you did. I don't think they got any interest in Brock Bowers.
No, I don't think so either.
I could see them potentially throwing a curveball and taking Rome with Dunze. Potentially.
Do they need him though?
But I think this year, defensive head coach, defensive minded, they need him. add to the defensive line. Everyone's been picking him here. The offensive linebacker. That's what it says on this card. Speaking of cards, bro, I'm still waiting on fucking Roll Tide Willie's card to come in, bro. I think we got scammed.
You might have. Willie said, "Give me that."
He don't give a piss about nothing but the tie. You ain't getting my autograph card I've written in crayon.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
kind
someone
of
was joking.
upset now.
Yo, someone was joking. That you could tell Nick Saban ain't there no more because fucking Roll Tide Willie's
there.
at the spring practice.
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah, so we might have got scammed. Who the fuck knows?
Probably.
So, anyways, Atlanta Falcons, I think they make the right decision here. Go help their defensive line out Dallas Turner.
All right. Here we are.
Bring it on!
A tough pick. Chicago Bears can do a few things.
No trades yet.
No. You think the Bears will be the one?
It was rumored earlier this week they might be shopping to get out of there.
Who's up there that someone might get?
So if we're looking at the board, so you're thinking for the Vikings, like we are talking about earlier, the Bears and the Jets aren't trade threats to get J.J. McCarthy.
No.
If you're still interested in him.
But, like, who would trade up for someone besides J.J. McCarthy? So it'd be either Brock Bowers or Romo Dunze?
Maybe even Latu.
Latu. I don't know. I think we're just gonna make a pick here.
Because last year they traded back. If you recall, they had the 9th overall pick.
Wow.
9th or 10th, something like that. They traded back and with the Eagles. The Eagles came up and got Jalen Carter.
That is right.
So maybe they do it again.
The Eagles?
Not the Eagles. I'm just meaning like the Chicago Bears trade out.
Bear Dawn. Yeah, I don't even know who they'd take. I think.
Anytime.
Yeah, we got all day.
Brother Brett, take your time. Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
We got all night.
We're doing good.
Branton wants to stay here all night, he said.
Let's go. Romo Dunze.
Pair him up with Caleb.
Yeah. Just in case, Keenan Allen, he's getting older, even though he's had a great season last year.
Maybe one of his best.
Yeah. If he gets injured, too, Romo Dunze's right there. Step up.
Not bad. Okay, New York Jets. What do you think of their new uniforms?
The same, but different. I have nothing positive or negative to say.
Here, we could do a...
I feel like they're the same, but just you updated it.
Branton, did you see this? Because I know you got thoughts about the new... I can pull it up right here.
I think it's just a darker green, maybe.
Oh, it's the old-fashioned green.
Yeah.
It's that awful green from 1983.
I knew it was coming.
Those bright greens are... Is that what you're talking about? The bright green ones?
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up right now.
Damn fly.
The Legacy Collection. There you go.
Sauce.
What are we thinking?
Bring back the old helmets, too, if you're going to do that.
Jeez.
No,
they did.
I like the old
Here you
logo.
go.
I'm not a Jets fan, but I like the old logo. I hate the Jets logo.
So they brought back the old logo, but they obviously changed it to their modern green shade than the older bright one. I like them.
Well, they already won the Super Bowl this year, so
That was last year.
No, they won this
they're
year
not
too.
winning it this year?
No, the Texans won it right now.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
The Texans won.
I thought that he was playing this year and he's not going to get hurt in game one.
Well, they had the hype. The hype wasn't as big as it was.
The hype's done.
The Texans got it right now.
The Texans got the hype.
Yeah, we told Cody Stews, congratulations on the Super Bowl.
We shouldn't even have the season.
We did do that.
Skip right to the Super Bowl since we already know who's going to win it. So,
yeah, yeah. No, I like the new uniforms. I don't mind. It gives like a classic look to it, but it's like modernized. I don't know.
Holy shit!
So who's up next? They got the Texans released theirs. I think they're going to officially announce it soon. The Lions, I think they're dropping sometime tomorrow or sometime this week.
Broncos too. I don't know
The
when.
Broncos. I don't know what the Broncos are going to do.
No idea.
Because I always like their uniform.
Yeah, just don't do the new logo with white helmet. I hate that.
I didn't.
That does not look good.
Bring back
Not
the
at
old logo. I like the old logo.
The big D.
The big D with the Bronco
Yeah.
right in it. That was a good logo.
That is a good logo.
The
I
new
like
one's
both
just
their
like,
logos though. I like them
It's
both.
just like a horse. It's like there's nothing good about it.
They're both a horse.
I know, but like the other one's
The
just
other one's
like
got a big
random,
D.
I like
Oh, my bad. You're right. The big D.
the big D was cool, you know. I don't like
It
these
was?
logos.
There's a whole lot
Still
of
in.
that on Snapchat the other day. Fucking Juju was just
Oh,
letting
okay.
it fly.
We didn't have to bring this up.
Yeah, bro, we're an NFL show. We got to report
Yeah,
NFL
I guess
news.
you're right. Yes, you're right.
Juju's, I don't know what he might have accidentally clicked story.
He said, hey, CTESPN, here we go.
So I'm trying to join you, AB. Bro, he was literally sitting in his driver's seat, just fucking.
I don't think he was driving.
He was holding his meat. Was this girl was his passenger? He said, "Hey, look, I got my meat out." Put it on his story.
That is what he did.
So maybe he's at the top of the list of cap casualties coming up pretty
Yeah.
soon. Here.
I think so.
Juju, we just can't do it, bro. We can't fucking have your meat out on Snapchat.
I think he would know out of anybody.
He's trying to get like AB for real.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the fucking
No.
point of
Breaking news.
Whoa.
Caitlin Clark, first overall.
Let's go!
Nobody saw that coming. No one.
Absolutely. Definitely not the Indianapolis mayor that welcomed her to the city last month.
No. Didn't see it coming.
Bro,
He said, you in the walk, congratulations. Here's your billboard.
Indianapolis is going to be fucking buzzing, bro.
It has to be.
Caitlin Clark effect is already hit. We'll get to that after the mock draft. But
Okay.
Congratulations, Indiana Fever, getting better.
Ow. Anyways, yeah.
Okay,
The
New York Jets. So they had a meeting. They actually today, first day of voluntary workouts or whatever. Why not bring Brock Bowers in for a visit?
Rob Bowers.
So he's there today. First day of the team's there. So I think Brock Bowers falls to the New York Jets in the new sweet uniform.
You know, I think that makes sense. He does both jobs, offensive lineman and receiver. Yeah, that's easy.
Minnesota Vikings at 11, brother Brent.
Oh, the Vikings. We've been talking about it all freaking day. JJ McCarthy.
Okay, they do it.
Yeah, they do it.
Sitting right there in front of their face.
That's their guy. They say,
Well,
you know what?
Why do you
Do
think?
your job.
Why do you think though?
I think with how it's McConnell, right?
Yeah.
McConnell and McCown. Holy shit.
Quite a duo.
Yeah. No. McCown, and McCarthy? No.
That's crazy.
No, they got to take him just because of that. I'm sorry. They got to take him just because of that.
The Mick Triple.
That. Holy shit. McDonald's? Call him right now.
All right, so that brings us to the Denver Broncos. Hopefully, we're going to have some sweet uniforms coming up. We're kind of pissed off, bro, because we wanted J.J. McCarthy to follow us at 12.
Or maybe they're the ones that trade with the Bears as a safety net.
Potentially.
But they don't have a second rounder, I don't think. So,
I think they would have to end
That'll
up
be
giving up
tough.
their next year's first.
yeah.
But anywho,
There's still other quarterbacks, though.
yeah, the board fell the way we didn't want it to fall. So what we're going to do here, we need help pretty much everywhere, to be honest.
Pretty much.
So maybe we just hang around and see what quarterbacks are available in the second round, or we're just going to ride with Jarrett Stidham. Sean Payton loves Jarrett Stidham. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to take a position of need. Latu, edge out of UCLA, help the defense.
Boom. All right. Hey, that's cool. That's cool.
Let's head to Vegas. What are we thinking, Mark Davis?
Hmm.
With your fucking bowl cut and
I got my Xbox in my bag.
your Lunchables.
You think he's doing this on his Xbox? The mock draft?
I swear to God, I would be shocked if he wasn't.
That shit might be awesome.
He's probably freaking out. He's oh fuck. Vegas Aces got worse. Indiana Fever's coming around.
Yeah, you think he's worried about
He's
that?
nervous, bro.
Nah, I think they get more help on the defense because they know defense wins championships. Quinyon Mitchell.
Wow. In my opinion, probably the best corner in this draft.
I agree.
And
No disrespect to Terrion Arnold.
He's good. Still no trades.
None.
Um,
Maybe we should do no trades this one. Nah, we got to do a trade.
maybe we don't.
Maybe we don't.
So you never know how the board is going to fall.
That's true.
New Orleans Saints, obviously, you can see here, we need offensive line help.
Bad.
We're down bad at the offensive line position, so we're going to fix that. Talise Fuaga out of Oregon State.
I feel like that's an easy pick for them.
And this leaves you with the Indianapolis Colts.
Hey, brother Ballard.
Oh, no.
I'm feeling better. I'm back in the war room, brother.
Oh, no.
Where's my Jimi Hendrix guitar? I need to sell it. Or did I buy it? Fuck, I need another one.
Dear Lord. Okay. We need help with corners bad. Terrion Arnold.
Boom.
Easy.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I feel
Like I said, I mean, they're going to have some options there. It really just depends how that board falls.
Yeah. Because I feel like if those two aren't there, they'll probably trade back. I don't see why they wouldn't get more capital.
So I'm looking here. I'm just trying to see who potentially could be trading up with the Seahawks here. Because let's look at the best available. So you got Jared Verse out of Florida State edge. You got Troy Fatanu, Amarius Mims, J.C. Latham. Heavy at offensive tackle here, as you can see. Then you got Brian Thomas Jr., who everyone's been speculating about being one of those top-tier receivers. So
what?
I think the Seahawks stick here. This could potentially be a landing spot for the Bengals, in my opinion, or maybe even the Dolphins, bro.
I was thinking about Dolphins offensive lineman.
Maybe, but I feel like they one of them could fall in their laps because potentially maybe you trade up for a Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, that's true. He's still sitting there.
I don't think the Bills take that big of a jump because that's the next team I can see needing a receiver. So as a Seattle Seahawks, I'm going to stick here. Again, need some offensive line help, but I'm seeing Jared Verse here. If I'm Seattle, I did not expect him to be here. Another defensive head coach, Mike McDonald from Baltimore. Just take best available. Go Jared Verse here.
Boom. We got the Jags.
Duval.
They say, you know what? You left us with all these offensive tackles. We got to pick one of them, right? Now, which one are we thinking here? Let's just go with Troy Faltano.
There you go.
Troy Faltano. I feel like that makes sense with them.
So, Cincinnati Bengals.
The Bengals.
This one, I mean, they got some options here as well.
Yeah, they do.
They depending on what happens with T. Higgins, maybe they could go after Brian Thomas Jr., but I don't see him happening here. I think they go either offensive tackle or defensive tackle.
I agree.
They got some options there in terms of offensive tackles, Latham and Mims. But you know what? I think, like we were talking about earlier, any other draft, maybe one of these two guys could be getting picked earlier. They're going to go with Byron Murphy II.
Byron.
Out of Texas, help that defensive line out.
Yeah, they need him bad on the defensive line.
The Rams might need some help here too.
Oh, the Rams? The Rams! I'm seeing they also need an offensive lineman, a corner, and an edge. I feel like I did this, trying to make Donnie do this in the last mock draft we had. I feel like Chop Robinson's only right for them. You know, just the comparison with Aaron Donald, just athletic freaks. Just makes sense.
Chop is a sweet name for an edge, too.
Chop.
You know the story behind it?
Yeah.
Pork Chop.
Pork Chop Robinson.
His mom said he was a big-ass baby, so they call him Pork Chop. Steelers, they could This is another team that's intriguing with the Brian Thomas Jr. conversation as well, but
You're not gonna do it.
knowing their history, bro,
You're right.
Bills from the line, man. So I think they pair Broderick Jones out of Georgia, who they picked in the first round last year, pair him back up with his former teammate Amirius Mims. Put him on
there
the
we go.
same line. Miami Dolphins. Miami
Is that coming?
Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
Geez, Brian Thomas.
That's intriguing, bro. It's intriguing. Pair him up with Tyreek Hill because, like, Tyreek Hill even mentioned himself, like,
After the contract, he's
after
done.
his contract, he's retired.
How many years he has left?
I think like two or three.
2? That's pretty much the rookie deal.
Sitting right there in front of your face, bro. Imagine the wide receiver Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Brian Thomas. Come on, bro.
I just think they need too much offensive line help. They need offensive linemen bad. And I think they're that desperate.
They also need to fill the void of Christian Wilkins.
That whole
as well.
defense. Yeah,
that boy Johnny staring at you right in your face as well.
They need a lot.
Do you think in this scenario, it's like, okay, we have way too many options here. We don't want to make the wrong decision, so let's trade back and get some assets. I can see that being an option as well.
Who would trade up, though? And this is probably for Brian Thomas at this point.
Yes, and the only team I can think of is the Bills, and there's no chance in hell Miami's taking a trade.
Hell
for the
no.
Bills.
Hell no. You think, you think CD's going to get re-signed? Because they've been talking about that, too.
Yeah, he didn't show up to their voluntary workout.
Yeah.
Today. Now, let's keep in mind, voluntary, but we did the same thing with Stephon Diggs last year. So,
And look where he is now.
you know what I mean?
Dallas jumps up to get Brian Thomas. That'd be crazy.
You tell me. We're able to do free trades.
Free trades.
Unlike those other mock draft simulators where they make you fucking pay. Maranto, can you believe that? You gotta pay to trade in those other simulators.
Goddamn society. All these companies care about is their bottom line and making money.
Yeah.
They're going to take
Bastards.
JC Latham.
Okay, they're gonna stick.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were on to something. Maybe Dallas traded up.
Nah. They thought about it, though.
There's no chaos in this week's mock draft. Sorry about it.
No, nothing.
Philadelphia Eagles. Pretty aggressive
boy.
team in the draft normally.
Oh, boy.
This one's tough too because I can see them potentially trading back depending on the offer they get, but they need help in the cornerback room, and it's tough for me to pick anybody other than Nate Wiggins here. Speedy cornerback. Although his weight, some are saying, is an issue. He might be too light, which is concerning in terms of trying to make big-time tackles and all that. But he's an athletic freak. He can make plays happen. Philly likes that. So add him to their secondary position in need. Minnesota Vikings on the clock again. Do we add Brian Thomas Jr.?
I think we are. I think we are.
Justin Jefferson, Brian Thomas Jr.
Yes. Jordan Addison.
I don't know why I always fucking blank on his name every fucking time. I don't know why.
Addison, put some respect on his name.
Brian Thomas Jr. the Vikings.
Yes. One less thing JJ has to worry about.
So that kind of puts him in a position where, like, okay, maybe if we can't get this deal done,
right there,
we might be okay.
Yeah, they'll be set.
That is crazy. Chaos happened.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, Dallas Cowboys are sitting. How the fuck did we end up here? Well, listen here. I went over my notes. People saying it's a bunch of scribbles, but I think it's some important information on the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, I'm sick of the bullshit of everyone coming at the way I write. I fucking had enough. And listen, I love Dak Prescott. He's the face of this franchise. I can't see him wearing anything other but a star on his helmet.
Nothing
Okay?
but.
Like, he ain't going nowhere. Like, why y'all think he's going to go? Like, we got him in the palm of our hands. He gonna get his money. It ain't no problem.
So,
Oh, I already know who you're gonna ask about because I've been seeing this bullshit across the interwebs as well. Or at least my son Steven has been telling me because I don't tap into none of that shit.
oh,
I don't
okay.
even know how to unlock my phone.
There's no way you don't know how to do that.
Well, you heard my ringtone last week. I didn't even know I had that. I guess it was set as the Minions theme song.
Jim, that was like 2 weeks ago.
Who the fuck is Jim? My name's fucking Jerry. Put some fucking respect on my name.
At least you remember your name. That was tough. Good job.
He's getting up there. He's gonna probably
Good
start
job.
forgetting his name soon. So that's,
Listen, I know I made the deal with God. I was not gonna ask for no Super Bowl, but God, I need him. Please, I don't got much time left.
So you going offensive lineman or defensive lineman here? Because that's basically what you guys need.
Oh shit, we're drafting.
Yeah, we're drafting.
I'm just too concerned because all this bullshit, like Sheedy Lamb isn't even showing up to practice.
It's
How
voluntary.
you gonna get better if you don't? Oh, it's voluntary.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't have to go.
No.
Well, I'm just gonna let my son take care of this.
Okay.
He's stressing
Yeah.
me out. Dallas needs some offensive line help.
Yeah, they do.
Lost some key pieces there. Tyron Smith heading to the New York Jets, or as Michael Lombardi likes to call them, the New York Ifs. If they stay healthy, they could be great.
If they change their jerseys back to what they were when they won the Super Bowl, they'll win another Super Bowl. You know.
That's what you think.
If.
like the Joe Namath jerseys.
Yeah.
They tried that for a little bit, but they let go Mark Sanchez and Rex Ryan, so they had their shot. But anyways, Jackson Powers Johnson.
Oh.
I could see him, Jackson Powers Johnson. I mean, how could you turn down a guy with the name Powers in his name, and he's an offensive lineman? I can't see him. I know he had the O on his helmet in college, but now he's got a star.
Okay.
Aiden's Green Bay Packers. So last time, Aiden, when we did our mock draft 1.5 as a collective on the show, you said maybe they need some help on the defensive line. Has anything changed since then?
He hasn't been following, folks. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we're just going to stick with it. It's saying on here they need a linebacker, corner, safety, guard, and tackle.
Everything you just said.
Wow. Okay. This one's kind of tough. I think. Yeah. So they got rid of Bakhtiari. That's a big hole to fill. Let's get Tyler Guyton, another big man, to help block for Jordan Love. Protect your guys.
Protect your guys. That brings us to Tampa Bay. You got some options here as well. Obviously, according to Pro Football Network Simulator here, their biggest position in need is edge. And I'm not talking Adam Copeland. On this day, I see clearly.
Tampa Bay is going to pick a
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Okay.
Out of Alabama. Help that
Don't
quarterback.
piss about nothing but the Bay.
Oh.
Yeah, change it up. Arizona Cardinals back up. I think it's time. I feel like this pairing will be very well because they need one bad. Johnny Newton.
That boy Johnny?
Yeah, that boy Johnny.
Defensive
Shots,
team,
explosives. Yeah.
That brings us to the Buffalo Bills.
Don't you say it. That white boy sitting up there. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Cracker of the day.
CTSPM.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee got that award the other day. Shout out.
Same day as I can't say that word, but of the day, OJ.
He got the award too.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
CTSPN podcast cover shoot Tyreek Hill. I'm definitely gonna be tuning in.
Yeah, I need that.
I'm gonna try something here because we haven't been able to use this feature of free trades yet. And on the back end, there is some trades that normally happen. So let's test something out real quick. Where they at? I have a tough time seeing on hers. Carolina Panthers looking to get in the first round.
Way.
And we know that Carolina connection with old Baller Bean, right?
Both of them. And McDermott.
Carolina Panthers are calling. You know what? We're going to send you the 33rd overall pick. Let's see. We get y'all 101 as well. And shit. Next year's third, too. Accepted. Last time we did a trade, it took us like 10 attempts, so I'm kind of impressed.
Hey, we're good. We got it.
But now the Carolina Panthers are in the first round at 28.
Oh, they get a quarterback. Nice.
And the Buffalo Bills trade out of the first round. Did you just say take a quarter? Come on, man.
Just joking. Just joking.
Carolina Panthers are getting a weapon for Bryce Young. Maybe help him out a little bit. Adonai Mitchell out of Texas.
Holy shit.
Panthers make the big jump, get their maybe future wide receiver one.
Lion. Who do they get here?
So last year they threw a couple curveballs, and everyone said they had the worst draft of all time.
That turned out
to be one of their better drafts.
Yeah. That's why I don't know who I want to get for the Detroit Lions.
I feel like you've said this about every pick you had so far. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I told you this draft. I have no clue.
It's 10 days away, bro. You better figure it the fuck out.
I'll do more homework, but let's just get
buzzing out bells at the box. Who are you picking?
Let's get Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman.
Yeah, hands team. Need another
Why
guy.
get Keon Coleman?
They need another receiver, man.
Just asking a little description on the pick. That's all.
Okay, so we saw the Lions had a few drops, and they got rid of a few receivers. Amon-Ra is a really good receiver. They just need more. The more weapons, the better.
Good.
Keon Coleman.
I like it.
Thank you.
Baltimore Ravens. It's well known that they love Iowa Hawkeyes.
No.
And they had just lost Geno Stone to in-division rival the Bengals. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go Cooper DeJean. He had an impressive pro day. Ran a 4.4. Athletic freak. Can make plays happen, as you've seen with the Iowa Hawkeyes. Maybe the only exciting thing that came out of Iowa Hawkeyes football last season, because they had no offense. Cooper DeJean to the Ravens.
Coop. No. The San Francisco 49ers.
I don't know who they're going to get.
They need help on the offensive line bad, so we're just going to get Graham Barton.
Boom. Get themselves a new center. Kansas City Chiefs.
With the last pick of the first round.
The last pick in the first round. They need offensive line help as well. Everyone's got them taking a receiver here. I don't think that will take place. Kingsley Suamatawa-ala. I know I fucked that one up, but that's what we're going with. Get help on that offensive line. So this is our full results here. Going to be posted on our socials at Tank Talk _pod. Only one trade, bro.
That's it.
Buffalo Bills straight out of the first round in this mock. So this one wasn't too much chaos. Moranto chose the week. There was no chaos for this one.
None.
So sorry to disappoint you there. But
It's all right.
I feel like this is a good draft, though.
let me tell you who the Bills are picking with the next pick, 33rd overall. From what I think.
They're going to trade up. Down.
Speedy guy?
A guy that could do it all.
No.
They had multiple visits with this guy.
No.
And he was on the Up and Adam show.
Your guy?
Said he loves this location and this team. He
Your guy?
loves their visits so far. Ladd McConkey will be a Buffalo Bill.
You love Ladd.
They do too.
Oh, you sure?
So what was the advantage in the way you mocked it of
For-
moving down 4 spots or 5 spots or whatever it was? What
Get
what
extra
did they
picks in the
accomplish
draft.
by doing that? Why wouldn't they just take that guy there since it was 4 or 5 spots? I'm playing dumb devil's advocate over here.
That's okay. I mean, they get more draft compensation.
And you still get the same guy.
And you still,
you got
and you
more
still get
picks,
the
yeah.
guy you wanted.
Yeah.
But how do you know that guy somebody else would have grabbed that guy?
You don't.
That's a gamble you take.
So I think they just need that guy. They would have taken him. I just don't.
If you look, I mean, other than the way it played out, let me look here. The way it played out, Panthers trade up and get a receiver.
Right.
Maybe the Bills had Ladd McConkey valued higher than
Because you
Adonai
said the
Mitchell.
Bills straight up to get a receiver, but Panthers took a receiver.
Yeah, but so
But they wanted a different receiver, you think?
Absolutely. In this mock for sure. And then if you look at it, the only other receiver taken was Keon Coleman. Maybe they had Ladd McConkey valued higher.
Is there an advantage to not taking a receiver in the first round because down the road that's going to save you money?
It could, but
or even right now, like when you draft, you're paying a second round draft different than you're paying a first round draft, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be cheaper.
So maybe they're just trying to save money.
And you get picks in return.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Guys.
I'm not disagreeing with your premise. I'm trying to be an informed participant in the podcast over here.
Yeah, because you look at the Ravens. Maybe they take a receiver, but they got a big gap to fill in the safety spot. Niners, unless Brandon Aiyuk gets traded, probably not going to get a receiver. Chiefs.
You think Donnie would have been like leaping across the table at you for doing that?
No, he'd be cool. I think he'd be cool with that.
He might. I don't know.
He's only invested for fantasy.
Yeah.
So, depending on what player goes to what team, and if he could draft him in his fantasy team, he's cool with him.
You sure they're not going to get Xavier Legette?
They got another second round pick as well.
Holy, we get both.
But it's so funny because Pro Football Network they've been posting like different teams and the top players getting picked to that team, like their top 5 or whatever, based on the mock draft analysis and all that.
Yeah.
Xavier Legette's been with like every fucking team they've posted so far.
Yeah, pretty much. He's gonna be a guy, man.
I think he could be one of them.
Also, I kind of want the Bills to get him again. I'm back on that train because I need him to talk about buffalo wings. I need that to happen. Yes. I need his southern voice to talk about some wings and how he talks about blue cheese. Be like, wow, this is actually really good.
I don't even know if he's ever had blue cheese. To be honest.
That's what I'm saying. That shit would be electric.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It was an interesting mock. I was kind of surprised that we didn't choose chaos this week.
No.
So that being said, head over to Pro Football Network, the official mock draft simulator of the Tank Talk podcast with free trades. Scan the QR code down below or click the link in our description. Cook up your own mock and let us know your results on Twitter using hashtag PFNMDS. So, moving on here. That's all that's really cooking in the football world.
Pretty much.
10 days away from the draft. We'll see what else happens till then. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, the NBA playoffs are around the corner.
Yeah, they are. Starts Wednesday, I think.
Yes, the play-in tournament tomorrow, I believe.
Tomorrow, holy jeez.
So here is the bracket set up here. So the playoff tournament the play-in tournament.
There you go.
For the Western Conference, you got the 9-seed Kings taking on the 10-seed Warriors. The 7-seed Pelicans taking on the 8-seed Lakers. So for those of you that maybe not remember how this format goes, because it's still freshly new, it's been a couple seasons. The winner of the 9 and 10 seed will be playing the loser of the 7 or 8 seed.
What?
So, for example, let's just say the Kings win. They beat the Warriors.
Okay.
Warriors are bounced out from the playoffs. The Kings will be playing either the Lakers or the Pelicans, whoever loses that game. So let's just say the Pelicans lose to the Lakers. It'll be Kings, Pelicans.
Okay.
The Lakers would move on and get the 7 seed. Then the winner of the Kings and the Pelicans, just in this example, would be the A seed and play the Thunder in the first round. You follow?
Yes.
It was kind of difficult when they first came out with it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
It was a little confusing. We got there.
So essentially, if you lose, if you're the loser to 7th or A seed, you still get another opportunity to make the playoffs.
Yes.
So the 1 seed Thunder, 4 seed Clippers will be playing the Mavericks, Timberwolves 3 seed will be playing the 6 seed Suns, and then the 2nd seed Nuggets will be playing the 7th seed.
I'll tell you what, the Clippers and the Mavericks, that's going to be a great series.
We'll see if the Clippers. History shows they can never really stay healthy, especially these past couple of years.
Yeah.
And they sort of falling down a slippery slope towards the end of the season.
Mavericks have been heating up too.
They've been on fire. I mean, Kyrie and Luka have been figuring out ways to make this shit work. And
That shit's awesome.
I'm not gonna lie to you, from the beginning, I didn't think it was gonna work. Just for their play styles. But let's have on the other side. What's one surprising thing on the Western Conference that stands out to you?
Probably OKC being first seed.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, they're young as fuck, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if they're doing this shit now,
And they still have about 20 first-round draft picks in the next 2 seasons.
y'all have your fun though, because I can see the Spurs get into the mix within the next year or two,
2 or 3.
potentially. On the Eastern Conference side, for the play-in, you got the 9 seed Bulls taking on the 10 seed Hawks, 7 seed 76ers taking on the 8 seed Heat, and like I just explained for the play-in on the Western Conference side, the winner of the 9-10 will be playing the loser of the 7-8, and then the remaining bracket follows as is. Celtics 1 seed, Cavs 4 will be taking on the 5 seed Magic, 3 seed Bucks will be taking on the 6 seed Pacers, and then you got the New York Knicks. They find a way to be the 2nd seed. How about that?
You mean Jalen Brunson?
Basically just Jalen Brunson.
That shit's awesome, man. He's a hooper. Through and
So
through.
out of this, what's surprising on the Eastern Conference side?
Well, besides, as we said, Jalen Brunson absolutely carrying the Knicks. The Magic. I didn't know they were that good.
They were nice.
Yeah.
Paulo Blanchero.
Yeah, he's solid.
Solid squad. I would say, I'm just gonna say it, this is fucking New York Knicks, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't think Jalen Brunson was going to have that big of an impact on them. He's carried
like
them
that.
this far. So,
Yeah.
who do you like? Just first glance here, potentially winning it all. I know the Celtics are a heavy favorite. Celtics and the Nuggets.
You know what? Give me OKC. You know how crazy. You know how crazy that'd be. Yes.
That would be insane.
I need that. Just a young ass team.
I see the
everybody.
Celtics fucking it up again as they have the past couple years.
Yep.
I'm just saying Nuggets back to back.
Damn. Just like that.
Jokic gets it done, wins another MVP. We'll see how that plays out. I believe it starts tomorrow. To play in at least, but
yeah.
Indiana Fever, as we mentioned, selected Caitlin Clark. The Caitlin Clark has already taken effect on the WNBA even before it was officially announced that she was going to be picked first overall.
This is perfect timing.
The Indiana Fever play 36 games on national television. 36 primetime games. You know how many games they play in a regular season?
No.
40.
Holy. Okay.
Their whole schedule.
Okay, pretty much.
Their whole schedule's primetime.
Yeah, speaking of, you're going to have to get tickets for when they play Chicago Sky because they have drafted Angel Reese.
What selection do they have?
7th.
She went that far, bro?
Yeah.
Who the fuck got drafted before her?
I don't know. I only get notifications about the big time players, okay?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But yeah.
I already kind of took a look at the ticket sales. The most expensive one is the New York Liberty when they play.
They're usually pretty good.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Yeah.
And Brianna Stewart.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gotta
go to one.
An appearance for sure. I gotta go, bro.
He's itching.
Bro,
over there.
listen, bro. Indiana sports is on fucking fire right now.
Oh, is it?
Anthony Richardson,
What?
Tyrese Halliburton,
What?
and Caitlin Clark. Are you kidding me?
What?
Like, imagine how those fans are feeling right now.
How are you feeling?
Future is fucking bright.
Yeah.
I need to go there, bro. I need to go catch a fucking fever. I'm feeling
I
a
need
fever.
the Pacers to show up and it'll be all set.
Whoa. What seed are they again?
6. They're playing the Bucks, but we don't know if Giannis is playing, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah, he did his calf.
Yeah, it's Cav. Yep.
And I've been seeing that's not a good look for his Achilles.
Not necessarily.
'Cause
No.
usually once you do something to your calf, Achilles goes right after. Yeah.
So you have to play that smart, bro. And
Yeah.
obviously, knowing him, he's a competitor. He's going to want to go out there and play. But
Oh, yeah, for sure.
nonetheless, Indiana's got to be on fucking fire right now, bro.
Yeah.
NFL draft 10 days. See what the Colts do. Pacers, if they take down the Bucks, that should be unreal. We'll have to wait and see the follow up on that. But real quick, we got 2 more segments left here, but I'm literally going to pee my pants, bro.
Oh, same. Okay. We're good. We're doing great.
Ranto, what do we think? Do you want to add in on any Caitlin Clark stuff, or do you want to send it to a commercial break and maybe?
No, let's just keep moving. I can. No,
All
I
right.
think this is a good opportunity for WNBA to finally have some attention. They clearly NCAA finals ended up having like their highest ratings ever, and I think they beat the regular finals, didn't they?
Yeah,
The
I
men's
believe so.
So I mean,
They're in a great spot.
they have some legit.
Stars.
They have some legit, like it. I haven't watched a lot. I've watched, and I haven't watched the full game, but I've watched 20 minutes here and 20 minutes there, just flipping channels. And if they can get the schedule right, on TV, on AB, I think they're on ABC and ESPN and all those,
Yeah,
like ESPN2 and stuff. If they can get if they can get the right schedule and they get the right teams and the right matchups, this is their opportunity.
Well, I mean, as Tank was talking about earlier, 36 out of 40 games being televised nationally. That's a big deal.
Yeah,
More eyes on the
I think it's
sport.
hungry for that, and when I was joking that like I feel like if Buffalo wanted to jump in to a market,
we need to.
I thought if Buffalo jumped in with a WNBA team, I think regionally it would be interesting.
Yeah,
I think you'd get Toronto fans, people from Canada come over. I think you'd get a
good crowd.
I think Buffalo is a great fan base, and I think they would probably enjoy another sports franchise,
Yes.
especially in that May into the summertime when there's not a lot else to do.
Yeah, no, that'd be perfect time.
So, we got a comment. Can you see it?
I can't see
I
nothing.
can't see it either. What's the comment?
You tell us.
I gotta switch over. Hold on.
Pull it up on the side.
I'm trying to find the comment.
The comment?
Yeah, we got a comment.
Oh, I can read it to you right here. Hey, Anthony, what's up, dude?
That's it. That's all I said.
He
You
said,
said
what's up,
what's up?
boys? Hey, Anthony, before we get into this next segment of the Masters menu, shout out Scotty Scheffler for winning the Masters.
Scotty.
Another heavy favorite as well. We can make this short and sweet this week. Okay. UFL week 3. Arlington Renegades fucking stink.
No, they don't, man.
Yet again, they take another L to my St. Louis Battlehawks. Maybe the hottest team in the UFL right now, as Moranzo. I know he could agree.
Oh, yeah.
I know he's the cause of law. Am I right?
Yeah, that's it.
So
I can name all the teams.
We lost by 1 point, okay?
ass. 0-3.
Doesn't
Sorry
matter if
about
it's
it.
1 or 50, man. One is the same as 50.
You guys are a bunch of haters.
Did the Houston Roughnecks one? Should we get an update from Don?
Here, let me see. No.
Nope. Sorry about it. I mean,
How's the Indiana team doing?
they
got
don't
one?
got one.
Okay. Maybe they could get one. They just to jump into how great Indiana's doing right now.
They
Yeah,
should.
might as well, because I mean, St. Louis Battlehawks, they're probably going to be moving to the NFL before we know it. 40,000 fans every week, bro. Come on.
Nah.
You all know the second closest? in attendance.
Where?
I forget where, but it's only 15,000. Not even close, bro.
Oh, it's probably us.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Arlington Renegades.
Absolutely.
Y'all keep losing. There's going to be like two people there.
Me and Anthony.
Fans believe, man. Fans believe.
Y'all could have your cool ass uniforms or whatever. But
Shit,
ain't gonna get you
we're
nowhere.
cool, man.
That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, Anthony
cool.
says not about how we start, it's about how we finish.
See, he gets it.
Marantha, you want to see something cool we can do
Sure.
too? Put it on screen.
Holy.
Wow,
How'd you
look
do
at
that?
How'd you do that? Look at you fancy shit.
Anthony, did we win? Did we beat Grand Island today?
I hope so.
Did we beat the Vikings?
I sure hope so.
We're gonna start doing NFHS baseball segment every week.
Did we beat this team?
We'll have to wait and see. But anyways, let's get into important matters here.
Yeah, super important.
Okay, they must have lost. He said we should not talk about it. So we'll move on.
Okay.
Fun segment this week. The Masters is known to have, they keep the same prices for their menu every single year.
I could tell.
So we're going to play a fun game. Amaranto's looking pretty close there, so we'll start with him.
All right.
You only have $20 to spend.
Only have $20.
You only have $20 to spend.
Okay.
What are you ordering?
I'll keep track so we're not going over.
I think I wrote mine down.
Do we know what the?
Because I looked
Do
at
we
it,
know
but I
what
didn't
the
keep track.
import beer is?
No, but you could assume. Let's
It's
say
something I like.
Yeah, it could be whatever imported beer you like. Let's just
I'm
say
gonna.
that.
Well, I gotta have a beer.
It don't matter. They're the same price.
I got mine
That's
written
true.
down.
I guess
Cool.
it doesn't really matter.
All right, so $5 right there.
I am not having pimento.
You're not?
This sounds like awful. You got to go with a classic chicken salad on brioche. That sounds good. I like a
Okay.
brioche roll. That's $3.
Okay. $3.
You're there all day, so you got to have breakfast because it's the most important meal of the day.
That's right.
So I'll get the breakfast sandwich. That's $6 plus the beer for later. That's $11, right?
Yeah,
So you get 2 beers?
You got 7 left.
I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. That's what I got down to 5.5.
How much is the coffee?
The $1.50.
$1.50 plus 1.5.
What am I at?
15.5, unless you're doing 2 beers.
I'll just
Because that changes the game.
Where's the coffee?
What I got? $4 left or $4.50? What do I got left?
$4.50.
$4.50. Then I'm gonna go heavy on snacks. I'm gonna do.
Heavy.
I'm gonna do chips and peanuts and a moon pie. There you go.
Here,
All
let's see.
right.
And 50. I think there's 50 cents left, and I'll be a tip.
Hope you got a good like a good sized wagon or something.
That's
You
not
carry
that
all this
much.
around.
Put it in the backpack.
That was a good call. Could bring a little
Boom.
That's
All right, brother
not
Brad,
bad.
what are you thinking, man? You got $20 to spare here in Augusta.
Can you keep track of my prices? This is my first time doing this because I
I'll-
saw you
I'll-
post.
I got the calculator.
Okay.
Over here now. I'm ready.
You got the menu on your phone?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can't see that far.
What are you
So-
looking for?
I don't know. We're going to go with coffee early in the morning.
Okay.
All right. So
Solid
$1.50.
Yeah. And then we're going to take a sandwich.
Which one?
The pork barbecue for $3. And then, a beer. That's $5. Where am I at right now?
You got $9.50. You spent $9.50.
Oh,
right?
Maranto's keep.
$9.50.
So you got
Give me another beer.
What?
you know,
Where am I at now?
How much is beer? 5?
you got $5.50.
$5.50.
Choose wisely.
Let's go.
Another beer?
Chips, peanuts. So that's $3. I got $2 more.
You got $2.50 left.
Big math show.
Let's just do water. We need water.
Hey, you need a water in there somewhere.
And then that's that.
You gotta stay hydrated somehow.
Yeah, 2 beers is gonna smack me in the mouth later down the road.
All right, I'm gonna keep this simple. 'Cause I'm a simple man.
Four
All right. 4 beers.
You know what I mean?
Beers.
I don't need nothing
I
else.
was to be honest, I was just gonna do 4 beers. It's a long day. right?
There you
You're
go.
walking around.
Just 4 beers. That's all you need.
You can eat later.
You can eat later.
So what I'm gonna do? Not 4 beers. I need to eat something.
Yeah, we gotta eat something. Trying to be
So
realistic.
we're gonna go. One of my favorite meals. 2 breakfast sandwiches.
Holy.
1 chicken sandwich. 1 beer and 3 waters because it's hot out there in Augusta. You need to stay hydrated.
Okay, you're
stay
right.
well.
There's water and beer.
What am I?
quick?
Am
I
I
didn't get a
getting
chance to
ulcer?
do the math.
Oh, I already had it written down. I'm ready to go,
Did
man.
you come out right at the $20? Did you spend every?
20 even, yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Good for you.
Like
Here
I
we
said,
go.
I'm a simple man. That's all I need in my life. So breakfast sandwiches, chicken sandwich, a beer, and 3 waters. Maybe on a different day I do. Maybe so. This was, let's just say this was Friday. Saturday I'm gonna get crazy. I'll do the 4 beers.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, eat at the hotel.
You know what I mean? So let us know what y'all think, man. Because I mean, this is always an interesting conversation every year during the Masters. It's one of the cool things about the Masters, man. They keep the menu simple and cheap.
Yeah.
I wonder what the caramel popcorn tastes like.
Need to try it.
I didn't even think about
I
the
might
snacks.
ditch the chips. Or
You said no snacks.
You gotta go native, right? You gotta eat the stuff that's there. You gotta eat.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm a big snob
I
guy.
know none of
Just
us
give me
went
the
with the
main
Masters Club.
Listen,
You
give
know,
me a
why
beer and
aren't
some
we getting
snacks.
The Masters Club, like it's their sandwich. Like it was not just some random chicken sandwich.
Yeah, you know
it's the
what?
Masters Club.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I have my eyeballs on that.
I don't know what's in the Masters Club, but
You gotta
you
assume
gotta be wearing
just
a
like
green jacket to
turkey,
eat it, though,
bacon.
right?
You know
What?
the club, typical club.
I just don't know what the bread is. If it's rye,
Maybe
then
not
I'm out.
brioche because that's its own
I like brioche. It's good.
its own
Brioche
menu.
is a good roll, man.
So y'all let us know in the comment section. If you had $20, what the hell would you get off the Masters menu?
There's 4 beers.
It's 4 beers, man. I'm sure our audience. are
Five
gonna
not
get some
bad
of
for a beer at a sporting event.
That's great, actually.
You can't beat that.
Can't.
It's like the Atlanta
Whoa.
Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons.
So I think they have cheap menu items. I can't remember off the top of my head, but
All right,
they're
I'm moving to Atlanta.
the
Okay.
cheapest in the league. Yo, but Lucas Oil Stadium, bro. They got $5 beers, and you get the cool aluminum cup.
Is it the big can or the little can?
It's an aluminum cup.
I
I think it's 16 ounce
Okay. For how much?
or 8 ounce. I can't remember. It's
Like
$5.
$8. That's not bad.
Yeah, but if you want to get the bottle, I think it's like $8.
$8 is still not bad.
Maybe we go get one when we go see the Bills play
Go Bills.
in Indianapolis. No.
Yeah, you can't do that, but I get it. I
Finally got my birthday presents from you guys. I think they came, yeah. Anthony Richardson and Michael Pittman jerseys. Finally made it work.
Happy
Even
birthday.
though my birthday was in January.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, dude.
Shipping handling, you know.
I just got a text from Donnie. He said he forgot to get a spread the bread picking. So it looks like he's going to have to do a late night game.
Okay.
Late night MLB game.
West Coast.
I guarantee you he has no idea there's no NBA games on tonight.
Oh, probably not.
He's going to be so pissed. He's
That's-
got to pick baseball or hockey.
Honestly, that's probably why he hasn't sent anything in.
That's probably why he didn't come.
He
To
said,
be
"Oh
honest,
shit, I
I'm
can't
sure he's
bet on
feeling
nothing.
fine.
I'm
He just
gone."
came back from Florida. All right, I think that was a hell of a show.
Great show.
Very unique.
Oh yeah.
Felt very different here, but we made the best of it. Shout out Moranto coming back and helping us out.
Dude, I'm gonna back on the seat while the boys playing baseball.
While the boys playing
I'll
ball.
be here every Monday for about a month.
What was I gonna say? Did we miss? I think we pretty much covered all grounds.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we're all good. So with that being said, head over to our socials at @TankTalk_pod. Stay up to date with all the daily content. Stay up to date with the Spread the Bread standings. I'm not sure where the Yankees are sitting at right now. I'm sure Brother Brent will tap into that. We've been on fire lately. Hopefully we keep the ball rolling there. NFL draft in 10 days. We're going to learn a lot with these top 30 visits happening. WNBA draft happened tonight. I don't like the sounds of what Brother Brent is saying, so we're just going to completely ignore that. And
It's 3-1. 3-1. We're losing.
What inning?
Top 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
it'll be all right. The Bronx Bombers figure it out. So they got one run. Did Soto get his RBI?
No. Not even close.
Fuck you, NBA, bro. Why'd you have to not have any games? You forced me to pick MLB.
He's 0 for 2 right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe the streak ends, but still got a whole lot of game left. See how that plays out. Head over. We got a new website.
Hell
New
yeah.
website is live. www.tanktalkpodcast.com. Literally got all of our popular content.
There you go.
What else we got on there? You're already on
Merch.
YouTube. You're already on
Yeah.
YouTube here. Subscribe while you're here. Got a merch shop. We'll think of a mock draft giveaway next week.
There you go.
We got to announce our point system as well.
Yeah, clarify that.
Do that next week.
Yeah.
So next week we'll do mock draft 2.0. It's going to be exciting. Our last versions of the mock draft at Pro Football Network mock draft simulator. And Moranto, you got the privilege this week to give the people motivation. You got a big spot to fill here.
Huge spot.
Well, what I would like to discuss is the fact that sometimes in life you're behind and you feel like you're behind all the time.
Okay.
And your rivals are ahead of you. It feels like all season long. And then one day you wake up, it's Sunday, and Liverpool and Arsenal both suck. And Man City is back in first place, baby. With 5-6 games to go, we're going to win the league again.
I knew he was going to
Citizens, the citizens are back. The haters can suck it. Making fun of my Norwegian general.
I knew he was
Making
going to
fun
stick
of
soccer
Holland
in
and his
somewhere.
haircut. And then he's like a second league player. Nope. First place, baby. First place. We just waited for the others to screw it up. City's back.
All right.
First place,
You know what?
baby.
He got me going. I'm about to
You
run a
gotta
mile.
believe. You gotta believe. You can't quit. You can't quit. You gotta believe.
You motivated Brother Brent so
I'm
much.
sorry.
He just
Sorry
got
you
up and
didn't
left.
like it.
I can't tell if he was motivated by your speech or if he's
Or you
leaving
gotta go
because
bathroom.
you brought up soccer. I'm not sure which one. I
know
knew you were
what?
going to stick it in somehow. I'm surprised we made it this far.
Hey, you know what? I gotta say, I gotta sit here and listen about all the masters of the chicken sandwich and all that stuff. When my sport, we're in the big push here to the end, man.
Okay. Glad you got it off your chest.
I did, man.
We'll see what happens next week. So, with that being said, subscribe to the channel, rate, review, whatever you got to do on Apple Pod, Spotify. We wouldn't be doing none of this without you guys, so appreciate you guys following along here. Can't wait to see where the road leads from here. We got a special guest potentially coming on next week. Big Bills Mafia guy. Big Bills Mafia guy. That's all I'm giving you. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully the fucking Yankees come back and win. We'll see you next week.